Hello, everyone, and welcome to my commentary on Fate Prototype, the OVA for Fate Prototype. So before we get back to Strange Fake, which I do want to do pretty quickly here, because I left on such a big cliffhanger of finding some servants and not knowing who they are. So I'm like real curious about who they are. But I realized I'm coming in with missing one major tenet of the Fate universe, which I've kind of always had a hard time understanding the concepts of, which is Fate Prototype. Now, Fate Prototype, for those who may not be in the know, is essentially the original Fate story before we got Stay Night, literally the prototype of Fate Stay Night, but it was never made. Except it was kind of. It's weird. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a media franchise. It's like Final Fantasy Versus 13. Its non-existence is its existence, you know? That said, there are materials related to it, and so we're gonna be checking those out. We have the OVA, which is basically it is a 12-minute like short of, hey, this is what Fate Prototype would have been, introducing some of the characters. Oh, and even though it doesn't exist, it's like still a canon side offshoot of Fate. So great. So we're gonna be checking out today the OVA and the materials book, which I have compiled into a document and we'll be reading here. And then later we will be reading the prequel light novel. That's right. Even though there is no proper thing, the prequel light novel does exist. I did do a reading of chapter 1 of it originally as Funky Kong for New Year's Eve. Don't worry about it. I will be rereading it normally. Now that I'm deeper into Fate, I can understand it more. Finally, we will be reading Fate Labyrinth, which is a one-shot spin-off in, I'm pretty sure, the Prototype universe. There's related Prototype somehow. I looked into that. So we'll be checking out all three of those that we have knowledge of pretty much everything involving Prototype before we move on to back to Strange Fake, because that's like the one thing that I'm missing. And every time there's been a strange a reference to Prototype and Strange Fake, it's kind of jumped over my head. So we'll be watching this together. You'll need to find your own copy and sync up with it. So you'll need to do that on your own there. But otherwise, let's get started on this here. Okay, sorry for a bit of a weird cut there. I watched about 5 seconds of the version that I found, and it was so low quality that I said, no, I actually can't do this. So I went and found myself a another copy. And so we'll be watching it now here together. So grab your own copies, preferably not the one on YouTube unless you want the one that is so low quality you can barely tell what the frick's going on. And let's get started on this in 3, 2, 1, play. That's not grammatically correct. That is also not grammatically correct. Even the greatest miracle can only affect the living. Okay, that's fine. But it's like trailing off. Yeah, you couldn't even see them. And that's what I said. Okay, this is a problem. So this is as far as I got. Oh. Oh shit, is that his potion? Because that's obviously Proto-Gil. I mean, he even looks like Proto-Gil. Oh, that would be his elixir of immortality, so he's gonna get it for her. Oh, shoot, okay. Okay, okay. I don't know how to feel about... I don't know how to feel about Proto-Gil's mecha design. Like, that's I just it's Xenoblade, you know? Okay. I think her older sister is an important character in the prequel. So I remember her. Yeah. Oh! What? I mean, I wouldn't say being able to kill a bird with your bare hands makes you that's not cowardly. Oh, but you didn't. Oh, why have to be bird? Birds are cute, man. Oh, frick, I have your craft essence. The truth. That's capitalized. We talking the root? Okay, so you are Proto Kire. I mean, it makes sense. He's clearly a priest. It's too close. That's too close. Oh, we are getting a very abridged take on it. Whoa, feather magic. Interesting. Oh, killed by Lancer in the house? Is that what we're doing? Okay, we just saw someone's back. Oh, we are getting a very abridged take on this. Wow, okay. Oh, we're gonna get. Oh, oh, are we doing like a Freudian thing with Proto Saber? Whoa. Was that her magic circuit spreading? That's what it looks like. Well, you got someone you can call daddy, am I right? Hey, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. I have no grip on his personality. Oh, does he? I mean, it makes sense he also would have the invisible sword. For some reason, I just never associated that he would also. Yeah, I don't know about the floating Xenoblade weapons. Okay, the master, the prince. Okay. Oh, we're getting really fast. Oh, I'm trying to take it all in. The sixth powers. Okay, that's Perseus's master. Sick, it looks like. Oh, are they angels? Because powers. Whoa, wait, they have they like come off their back. It looks similar to like what the wings are cool, but it's very similar to what we have in like at the end of Mahoyo. Thrones? Yeah. If the command seals come off their back like that. Oh, he stole. her command seal. Oh, this dude is unhinged. Yeah, that's because I knew he had the thing on his tongue because I've seen that there. The Holy there's so much. Antagonist is your name. Did they use antagonist instead of Avenger? I detest Orientals, especially the Japanese. Gotta put that in there. Oh, taking off the glasses. She's kind of like femme chic too. Okay. Right in the bosom, huh? That was a lot. There was so much, and now we're just having a quiet talk. So then she was also, instead of being, sorry, he was also the servant of the older sister, it seems, in a very similar way to how it was, Kiritsugu and Shiro. Wow, he look at this actual archer. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Is this his take on Enema Elish? Yeah, the magic circuit designs being used, in different ways. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I'm a bit sad we didn't get to see the unleashing the seals thing, but I understand why that would be not long enough. You only have 13 minutes for this OVA. Yeah, wow, that was so like a feather or like a wing. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's only 10 minutes when you count out the credits. Um, oh, and I should say this came with Carnival Phantasm, which I'm also downloading in similar quality. So that will come. That will come. No worries. We're actually not that far away from it. Hey, Raita and Peafows. Cool. I know them. So this was good. It was good. My only thing is I hear from people that say like, "Oh, what's your favorite Fate work?" And they're like, "I love Fate Prototype." And like, yeah, I watched this and it was a cool 10 minutes, but I definitely didn't get the full story. And I felt like there's a lot that like you can interpret, but you don't have the story. So I don't understand how you can be like, yeah, this is my favorite, Fate sub franchise. How? You know? I mean, maybe I'll get more detail when I read again the prequel to what doesn't exist. But I can see a lot of what would become Stay Night in that. Definitely similar plot threads. I mean, some characters are literally the same, just redesigned later. Um, we're not done because we do have I mean, you can tell by the video length, we do have the art book to go through, which I did compile both the original prototype materials book along with prototype animation materials. So we're gonna get kind of both pre and post this coming out. So maybe, we'll learn a bit about the world. I guess we gotta approach this. I gotta approach this on a similar wavelength to um like how can I Bandai? Like a I don't know. I was gonna say like an Afro Samurai, like but that actually has shows, right? But like a an art book that would then oh they combine into one. Oh. Oh, she's alive. And her ma'am, please cover up. So did okay, that looks like where the Grail is. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. There's some interesting character dynamics here. There are. I think that's pretty interesting. So let's read, the information. We'll glean some background stuff. I guess I gotta approach it almost like notes. Because like I love notes, even though a lot of what is makes notes important is what's unsaid. So let us read the prototype materials here. I can zoom in a bit more. All right, so prototype material profiles. So Seijo Ayaka, the main character here, right? We saw her. And it says so she uses Watashi, so she's princess. So yeah, okay. There's actual ranks to the masters. That's a unique system, right? It's a specific like it's off the way angels work. General black magic witchcraft is bad at cultivating medicinal plants, strangely close to crows. CC normal. Although she's has quiet and inconspicuous behavior, in truth, she could be said to be a virtuous healing character. Without her glasses, both her eye color and hair color become brighter. Yeah, I see that. I see that. And not literally, but like as a figurative thing. So the protagonist, at first glance, is quiet and melancholic. On the inside, is Sun and aggressive. Because of her appearance, her past, and the fact that she has little skills in Magus, perhaps she has a complex about being a Magus, she always acts frightened around people. Haughty at home, but meek outside. At home, she acts self-assured. When like this, she is similar to Rin from Stay Night, but she isn't brimming with confidence like Rin. Rather, she's like a child. Because her older sister, who departed the world 8 years ago, was a genius, she has a complex about her ordinariness. Although her father, who also died 8 years ago, told her there will be a day when you two participate in the Holy Grail War, she was absolutely unwilling and ran. When she was about to be killed by Lancer, she summoned Saber. Because he saved her, she had no choice but to participate in the Grail War. During the war, her personality has changed a bit. She broke free from her trauma. Okay, I sort of see what's going on there. So yeah, that would be the comments there. Right, we get to see her in casual clothes too. Yeah, the animation stuff. Okay. Yeah, slight changes over time. Some of them are going to look similar just because they're from a different book. So, hair up. Looks different. Gotta include her in her underwear because that's the most necessary thing, of course. Okay, so Saber. He uses Boku towards Ayaka and Watashi towards enemies. Interesting. Interesting. Rank 1. So, like, the strongest servant, I guess? That's cool. BABEC. Noble Phantasm C, but it could be EX. Handsome and calm, the 90s ideal image of a legendary hero. As I thought, his plainclothes are his long coat, the armor that Ikura-san designed is so cool, the hood is very moe. He possesses mature values and a sense of justice, likes good things, and investigates bad things, a pleasant hero. Although sometimes he says nihilistic things, similar to Archer. With regards to Ayaka, he's the ideal prince and guardian. He originally answered the Grail's call with the intention of rewriting history. In the Grail War 8 years ago, he won all his battles until the very end. Spoilers for when we read the prequel. But when he was only a step away from the Grail, he was forced to abandon the summons and withdraw. Oh, so it's 0. As though there were after effects of an illness, his memories of the previous Grail War are fuzzy, is what he says. Okay, it might be self-inflicted. True name is King Arthur. Goes without saying his noble phantasm is Excalibur. Because it is too well known, he uses invisible air to conceal it. By experiencing the previous Grail War, he freed himself from his previous dream of saving his country. Oh, that went away. Instead, this time he answered the Holy Grail's call with the wish to save the girl who 8 years ago indirectly showed him the wishes placed on the Holy Grail would become distorted. Oh, Interesting, okay. That's a change. Yeah, he looks very strange without the hair strand going up. Okay. Yeah, the armor. I don't know if I would call that moe myself, right? Personally. Yeah, now that's a chill guy. That's just a dude now. That I think his anime design is actually a lot better. Just slight changes. We get the sword. Raita designed it. Good. Good. That's the good stuff. Oh, there's depth to it. I like it. Yeah, well, it's not there. Wait, was that the sheath actually? Can't even tell. It's a cool design though. Kind of like the thicker Excalibur. Yeah, so again, we got some similar ones. Whoa, the helmet. Yeah, I kind of hate that. I'm not a fan. It looks similar to what Mordred would get, but it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't look good on him in my eyes. Okay, so Archer. So let's check him out. So yeah, Archer there. So of course he uses Ore. I bet you he the type to not just be Ore, but call himself Ore-sama. Right? Rank 3. CCBB. Okay, so he seems worse. He seems kind of bad compared to what I would say regular Gil is. Design is the same as Archer from Fate Stay Night. The design for the armor is based off of the design from Fate Stay Night and is integrated more of a Mesopotamian influenced style. The twin swords on the back are quite cool. The most self-centered person in the world. However, he doesn't have the same kingly temperament as the Gil from Fate Stay Night, and is a man who is unable to read the situation. Because of his master's influence, he became a servant accustomed to modern society. His master is the owner and president of a building tall enough to overlook the entire city. Oh, he got that money, that cash. Instead of the Holy Grail, he's more interested in establishing himself as the strongest of heroic spirits. Okay. Though his personality is callous, he's not an evil person. Thus, he sees the servant who ranks above him, Saber, as a formidable opponent and falls in love with the glassesless Ayaka. Okay. What do you mean, shoujo manga? Just like in Fate Stay Night, he's a king of Uruk, the hero from humanity's most ancient epic, Gilgamesh. His noble phantasms are Bab-Ilu, the tattoos that identify him as king, which is the key to opening his treasury, Gate of Babylon, as well as the sword Enki. Enki is a sword that can summon floods, and after it is deployed, the volume of water increases daily. After 7 days, it becomes a tsunami. It is also called the Flood of Utanishtim. Because he sees similarities between Blank and Ishtar, he detests her bitterly. I think I know who that's going to be. That's going to be the girl that we saw the back of, right? Women who are absolutely confident in their looks are repulsive creatures. Okay. I think this design is pretty good, the casual design. And if he was at the school kind of macking on Ayaka, there's actually some interesting stuff there. Yeah, like, there's some interesting stuff with the design, but I can't get over this. Like, all I think of when I see these swords is just, like, Xenoblade, you know? They're neat, though. They're neat. And the fact that they're multifunctional, you can use them like Tonfa style, you can use them as a bow, you can use them as swords. I like it. Transforming weapons, always welcome. Right? See, now this, like, this, also Sarvant, this Takeuchi art really looks like Gil proper, right? And most of this is, again, going to be quite similar. There's a few different ones there. All right, so Rairoken Messiah. Who's this? Okay, so this is the one I was talking about. Okay. So let's learn about her. Watakushi. I don't know that one. She's Cherubim, Thaumaturgy System, Rune Magic, Black Magic, General Necromancy. AAB has a deviation like a mirror image. Interesting. The original form of Tosaka. Although this time we started over with design, I think the reluctant design was faithful to the image the original author had. Flawless and beautiful woman, extremely proud, showy, and cruel. Sadist. Ayaka's rival and an Ojo character. Oh, but isn't the oh-ho-ho-ho type. Okay, that's different, I see. The Magus family she was born into is several levels higher than the Saggio family. The two families were fathers were acquaintances, but Messiah did not meet Ayaka until after she became master. By the way, among the Holy Grail War Master ranks, princes and thrones have the same rank. Okay, interesting. Same position, rather. Because of her father's persistence in wanting to realize the Holy Grail, a curse of, if you become master, and do not obtain the Holy Grail, you will die, was put on her. That is, after becoming a master, she did not achieve victory, she would die. In reality, the one who cursed her was not her father, but Blank. Interesting. Although Messiah's father struggled to dispel his daughter's curse, he was murdered by Blank. Is this maybe the priest, actually? Might be. In the middle of the story, the curse spreads to her entire body and she dies. Spoilers. After this, she becomes a living corpse on the verge of becoming a fallen angel demon. Oh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see the Ojo-sama stuff. But, like, yeah, not the same. Oh, weird. I assumed from her design that she was an adult. Not a high schooler like her. Unless this is just her putting it on. I assumed that she was, like yeah, this looks like someone who is, like, in her 20s, you know? Huh. Okay. This art here in the bottom left gives me big CL vibes. I think CL has this tattoo or something similar. Okay. Lancer. Yuzore. Servant rank 4. ACAB. BB. Basic design is the same from Fate's Day Night. It seems like Lancer in prototype is worse luck. His greatest charm is the removal of the full body tights. His personality is that similar to that of a hunting dog. Despite his coarseness, is a pleasant man, although he's never explicitly stated between villainy and justice which is better. He has a righteous nature. The basis for the Lancers from Fate's Day Night, however, despite not being too much longer than that Lancer from Fate's Day Night, he isn't as mature as the one in Fate's Day Night. He's around 20. He's not mature enough to admit the world's injustices and the laws of good and evil. In that sense, he's similar to Emyashiro. As he is a Beastmaster, he has excellent compatibility with the familiars that Messiah creates. Oh, that's with the dogs that we saw. His true name is Kahulin, just like it was in Fate's Day Night, and the name of his noble phantasm is oft repeated, the inescapable spear of impaling barbed death reversal of causality Gabolg. Even so, because Messiah believed that simply using trump cards was disgraceful, she sealed it. Oh! Dang. Alright. That's interesting. After Messiah became a fallen angel due to Blank, he used his killing of Messiah as a bargaining point, became a servant of Aika who had lost Saber. Oh! Whoa! Well, that's actually, wait, come to think of it, getting Lancer as a servant is a thing that kind of happens in Stay Night. I forgot about that. Whoa, interesting. Okay. I see. I can't get over Sarvant. Yeah, we've seen him in Grand Order there, right? We know his deal, kind of. Just younger, brasher. Yep. Whoa, bro. Dressed to the nines. Having a cig. Ryder. Okay, so let's take a quick look at Ryder here. Oh, Ryder has a human face. He uses Boku. Rank 5, D, E, B, B, A. A, B, C, D, E, what? When compared, a lot of spoilers appear. He is referring to Ryder's school outfit and assassin disguise being side by side. Oh, because it was meant to be. And here's the thing. There's no spoilers because who freaking cares? It's like, this isn't a real thing. So I guess he was supposed to be both a student and then his cloaked assassin outfit. Interesting. When he's wearing school uniform, he's an interesting two-sided character. A servant who lost his master, often dressed up as a student, is in the same year as Ayaka. His gentle looks. I can absolutely see how they were saying that this was originally like a gal game, you know, a game where it's well, no, I think they use gal game for like dating sims, but like, you know, a girl-focused one, you know? Get all these cute boys. His gentle looks, at first trendy, nice young man. Although he has sociable manners, is easily moved, and is gentle-hearted young man. He has a flaw that, once motivated to do something, he will not stop until he gives it his all, and then some more. In this sense, he's also an anomaly. Once he decided to stain his hands with wrongdoing, he became capable of killing innocents with a gentle manner and smile. His true name is that of a hero from Greek myth, Perseus. Among the servants, only he obtained an ending that wasn't a bad end. Okay. Although he possesses numerous noble phantasms, he's restricted to be able to use one at a time. Oh, cool. The flying wings sandals, yep, the mantle which changed the wearer's appearance, and the myth it was a helmet. That would, like, not... Is it Hades' Helm of Darkness? No, there's another helm. I know both Athena and Hades have helms that let you change your appearance. The mirror shield bestowed by Athena, radar and sonar, the serpent hunting sickle harp kills immortals, the bag that held the demon's severed head. Oh, Kibisis, mirrored bounded field. And finally, the same Pegasus's bridle as in Fate's Unite Bellerophon. Right? Because originally, Bellerophon, Pegasus, came from the dead body of came out of Medusa. So, like, that's why Medusa has it, but he is the real user of the Pegasus. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can 100% see, like, Shinji. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we nearly had Red Shinji. Oh, yeah, and then he is, like, you might, I mean, aside from the hair color, you could be like, man, who's this? What a weird design. This design is strange. It's definitely weird. I kind of appreciate its weirdness. It's a weird rider design. I remember the first time I saw this in... Oh, and that's what he looks like normally. Oh, frick. Well, that makes more sense. Like, yeah, that's Perseus. I wonder if he got put into, like, Grand Order. I wonder if it would be, like, school uniform. Or no, it would probably be the assassin in school uniform than this, probably. It's like the 3 Ascensions. Interesting. All right. Sancred Fan. This is this guy. Okay, so. Watashi. Master rank unknown. Holy Church, 8th Sacrament. CA. His concept design was supposed to involve a nondescript face, yet he became this sort of character. During the production, he became quite popular. Berserker's Master uses a pseudonym. Okay. Priest dispatched on a mission by the Order of the Templars. Specifically the Templars. Interesting. Depraved. Has an ordinary look on his face and an ordinary appearance, but when he is seen is hard to forget, has the looks of a reptile. He does not give off any feelings of being human because he killed so many people. Even the Catholic Church could not give him asylum as he was publicly executed. So, okay, so he's not from the church. In reality, he bought an American citizenship and lives as a Christian priest. Oh no, he absolutely is super not on the side of the church. Because he utilizes multiple mobile magic circles simultaneously, he boasts supreme defensive power. The rank of servant Berserker is rank 2. Obviously, Sancred thought, after all, it is only the Holy Grail phenomenon that arose on this Far East Island nation. And after looking into the Holy Grail with contempt, but quickly discovered the truth and changed his views. After that, he immediately murdered the person he was expected to assist, Berserker's Master. Oh, well, there you go. And of course, obtained the position of Master. Seems to be fond of teasing Ayaka. I really like stupid women. Oh, boy. Yeah, lizard-like is right. That's a lizard man. That's a lizard man. Okay, so his, like, evil outfit, big dark Sakura vibes for sure. But, like, gay dark Sakura? Well, maybe gayer, depending on your viewpoint with Ryder there. Okay, so Sajo Manaka. So this one is the older sister who is, I just saw the words class beast. Yeah, the older sister who looks younger. Okay. Seraphim. Nun, EXE, composition abnormal, never before seen precedent. A character whose existence I understood for the first time after reading the synopsis. I was surprised. Her design concept was a sense of omnipotence. Clothing design is cute. Some sort of blunder. Ayaka's older sister died in the Grail War 8 years ago. Her servant then was Saber, a girl who was infatuated with Saber to an unsalvageable level and dead set on her dreams. Due to the power of the Grail, becomes a half-zombie. A master who summons class beast. So the beast class comes from Prototype. Really? Really? Interesting. This work, Fate Prototype, was brought up during the production of Fate Stay Night, an incomplete romance novel that Nasuke wrote. Oh, he wrote this long ago. Huh. In it, it is the original story of Fate. The setup of the youth, Saber, and the girl Magus who uses black magic, together as master and servant, the enemy servant who lives with the protagonist's friends, the double-sealed holy sword. These are charms unique to the original. Because our reluctance to leave behind key parts of what we discarded from Fate's Night deepened every year, we thought give it shape somehow. We had the fortune of all kinds of time, and we decided to release Prototype as a bonus material with... Okay, we're safe. Oh, that scared me there. With her design, and I was worried there. But to tell the truth, touching Prototype after 20 years was extremely interesting. The fragmented scenes also told us about that where developments after this had much more impact than I would have imagined, and I felt that they combined all the key factors back then. To all the staff who supervised and worked in the production, which was quite high caloric, lots of content to be called bonus material, I am deeply thankful. I must apologize to anyone who would be looking forward to a brand new Fate story. At present, there are no plans to make an anime or game or complete version of this work. Everything of interest has already been included as bonus material. An episode containing both core fragments and chaotic sections. I'd be honored if everyone enjoyed watching Fate Prototype. Interesting. Yeah, she looks a little unhinged. I'll say the blood stain on the outfit. Oh my god, she was just stabbed right through, wasn't she? Interesting. Okay, that's the dad, I'm guessing. Oh, that is Kirate Tsugu. Oh yeah, and that's how she would normally be. Okay. I can't look at that. Let's not. We got some more designs of a few characters. Is that Proto Issei? Is that Hajime? Like, it's what he looks like. Like, bro, that's Danganronpa too. Okay. Oh, is this maybe one of the other masters who we didn't get to see much of? Oh yeah, okay, we're starting to see a few of them. Oh, is that the sick kid on the bed? It might have been. Oh! Hello. You're just... okay, they were dead set. It's like, yeah, I had a vision of Heracles and we knew. Okay, so we got Seraphim, Cherubim. Okay, no, there are some differences. They are different wings. It's not the same thing over and over. Okay. The wing system is kind of cool. Whoa, that's the beast one. I'm guessing. Right? I'm guessing for that one. Originally, we planned to do something different from Take Moon at the end of Carnival Phantasm Season 3. Make it surprise with some work. For example, there were movie proposals like Princess Arc vs. Saber Lily, or one scene from Tsukihime 2, but in the end it was decided as a joke, let's release Proto just like a movie, pretend it is a movie trailer, pick the best parts, but make sure you tell the story properly. So we decided to return just once for our 10-year anniversary. That being the case, after I reread the original work during script making, I couldn't help but be extremely interested. The main idea of the work, Prototype, was in the style of 80s romance or of a story of revolutionizing the world. The story was released in 2004 as a story of revolutionizing oneself, keeping the basis of the same but massively different, Fate's Stay Night being the result. The large differences in purpose for obtaining the Holy Grail represent the changing of threads of the period, for example. For me, this is an undiluted existence, an already left behind storyline of as long as the young hero looks good, it's fine. I guess this is the so-called Fate Prototype. Well, that is interesting. That's interesting. I actually feel like you get a pretty decent grasp of the concepts from this, right? Some of the ideas. I'm curious about the beast thing, because now obviously that is becoming more of a thing. Wasn't there something actually? Wait, there was something about how in Arthur Arthur, his interlude in Grand Order, I've been told, involves him trying to say he's trying to hunt down a beast. So that's interesting. As far as I'm aware, there was nothing in that actual, video that looked like the beast to me, right? Curious. Real curious, right? So in that case, that's it for my look at Fate Prototype. We will be back with reading the prototype fragments of, isn't it fragments of silver and blue, something like that. We'll be reading that light novel because that will explain a lot. I think that's also getting a manga now currently. So it's not done, so we won't be able to read the manga per se. But we will definitely read that light novel, understand some of these characters. I think there's a lot of the ones that are in Grand Order we're gonna see them in this. So yeah, we will read the backstory, learn a bit about the history, and then we have Labyrinth, which itself will be a whole thing. But we've already met apparently a very important Labyrinth character in Strange Fate, so that's kind of why I wanted to get to that. Thank you all for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time for some more Fate materials, as we are honestly nearly through all of it. At least, aside from some rare spin-offs and anything new that comes out. So I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.